Welcome back to IM3. We're at the Aesthetics Show 2017 in Las Vegas. I'm sitting here with Dr. Marlin Gill from Alabama. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you.
Right. Oh, good. How's the Aesthetics Show treating you?
It's been great. Inside's great.
Huh?
It's hot outside. Even hotter than Alabama.
It's scorching outside.
It is.
Can't stand out there more than about 10 or 15 minutes before your phone melts in your pocket. So at the Aesthetics Show, it's a buzzing crowd. There's a lot of stuff going on here, a lot of exhibitors, a lot of training, a lot of presentations going on. Anything that you've seen that you are excited to take home with you?
I think that one of the great things about this conference is that we're getting to hear from so many high-level teachers, authors, surgeons, non-surgical guys who are doing aesthetics. So we're getting to see people from all over the country. And I think the take-home for me has been just the move toward combination treatments, not doing isolated single treatments for one condition, but being more results-oriented, using combinations to accomplish that.
Now, why did you decide to become a physician? Why are you who you are?
Oh, it actually goes back to childhood. I had a family doctor that was kind of a mentor to me, and I thought he was the coolest guy I'd ever met. So that's how it all started.
That's awesome. That's really cool. So you have a business in Alabama. You want to talk a little bit about your practice?
Yeah, we're in North Alabama, close to Huntsville and Decatur.
Okay.
And so we're a medical spa. We do all non-surgical aesthetics there. Everything from injectables to laser treatments.
Nice. That's awesome. What's your favorite treatment?
Oh boy.
What do you like to spend your time on?
I really love fillers. I love doing fillers.
Yeah?
They're fantastic. They're instant gratification, and the way that you can shape and sculpt the face is amazing.
So you kind of consider yourself a little bit of an artist?
You have to be. You really have to be. Yeah.
You really do.
Yeah. If you're not, you're probably in the wrong business.
A lot of unhappy patients if you're
and
not.
I see some of that actually.
Yeah. We'll get to some fun questions here. Now we were talking a little bit off camera. You mentioned that you're a bit of a sports guy, football.
That's right.
Do you have a professional team, or are you just all Alabama?
I love pro sports, but I don't really have a team. I'm all Alabama, Roll Tide.
I feel like watching Alabama is kind of like watching a pro team.
It's very close. Yeah, most of them go on to be in the pros.
I feel like every season they could be a top 5 NFL team.
Yeah. There's some NFL teams that wouldn't hold up well against them.
Yeah, exactly. Well, the football season's just right around the corner, so I'm sure your hometown's looking forward to it. I know I'm looking forward to it. Personally, I'm a Vikings guy, but I don't have a college team, but I do love watching Alabama. So it's always fun to meet someone from Alabama. Now, I have another question for you. If you could go back in time to your 21-year-old self and give him some advice, what would it be?
Oh boy. That's a tough question. I think I would have moved into the aesthetic world. I've been a primary care physician for most of my career, but 5-6 years ago started moving into the aesthetics world, which I really love. So I probably would have moved into aesthetics earlier in my career.
Okay. How come?
It's just a blast. It's so much fun. You get to really provide something for people that makes them happy, makes them feel better about themselves, helps their self-confidence, their image. And we're in a time now where we have so many tools to do it with that it's just an amazing place to be.
It is an exciting time. Yeah. There's definitely a lot of new tools, techniques, technology in general has just advanced so much and provided so much more advancement. So what advice would you give a previous boss?
Oh boy. One of my mentors taught me a lesson about business, and it's that all business is personal. Okay. And I don't think a lot of bosses get that. It can't just be about them or just be about the company. All business is personal, so everybody has to be rewarded for what they're doing.
That's good. Any particular reward, or how do you pay that forward? How do you do that?
Hopefully teaching a little bit. I'd like to think in my businesses that I provide good place for people to work. It's a nice place. It's happy. We treat them well. Hopefully it's a fun environment. So I think that's a great place for people to start their own careers.
Nice. Now, do you have any kids? Any pets?
I have two grown. They're here actually.
They're here.
They help us do business development and our graphics and all of our website design.
Oh, wow.
So
That's impressive.
they actually work for our family.
We need to talk to them. So.
Yeah, they're right over here.
That's awesome. And last question here. When you're sitting in your car by yourself, driving in your car, hopefully, what are you thinking about?
I live in the future. I'm a visionary, what are we doing next guy. In fact, my team gets upset because I'm never here. I'm always out there.
Okay.
But I enjoy that. What are we doing next? What are we doing better? How can we improve? That's where I enjoy thinking.
And that's why you come to these conferences.
Exactly.
Just from a business perspective, you want to learn how to improve and continue moving things forward. So,
Exactly.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time with us today. Best of luck. Enjoy the rest of the conference here, and thank you.
Thank you. Enjoyed it.